I'm gonna put not muted so that you guys also test. So be careful word. Ay, sorry, bebe. What's wrong? Go play there with your thing.
My mom told me to sleep over and not go.
Yeah? Why? Because you're not being a good girl. Hey, chung ching ching. Come here, mami. What? Come here, sit down, mommy. Ching ching ching. Ching ching ching. Come on. Let's get it. You're Angelina. You're Angelina.
You know, there's only one person who has this kind of money.
Kasi natabagin na natin ito.
It's too dangerous.
Yan ang itaso niya.
I'm not.
I like Mommy, she's like Tita Sonia.
I just like to touch the...
You're like Tita Sonia.
I know, nalimagan Angelica tayo. How come that you didn't visit us in the house? Kita Norobik.
Yeah. And then you do the
visit us before you went to the
Are you gambling?
And you didn't bring food. You know what they did? I'm full tired. I'm a very cheap person, that's why.
Yeah, cheap. Cheap. Cheap.
Now you know. Now you know. She likes putting her money inside.
Inside the machine.
Yeah, casino.
Aray ko!
Nikim no ka kawers tita Norobik, casino ko na.
Casino!
You're cheap. You're cheap.
Nangating naman ako 300 years already.
Lisa,
She never wins.
I never will.
Nangating ko tatay 300 ko na naman. What year did they sold the house? 2000. Ever since they sold it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not lucky, but I'm lucky. I'm lucky in war, but it's
What website?
ano ka na? Say it in Ilocano. I may understand. Come on.
Okay.
Good.
Okay,
wait.
Oh, we're going.
Are you going Philippines?
Yeah.
That's so long.
18th birthday. 28.
Why so
You
long?
earn money, a lot of money.
Mommy, why so long?
Let's go. Let's do that in the car. Because I don't want like so. Just yeah. It's just sit properly.
All our price is paid.
And then she what are you doing here? Gian.
Gia? What about it?
Yeah, okay.
My mom and me were in your house. And I see Gian is sleeping, is snoring.
Oh, here in the bed? They're sleeping here. Why? Because they want to sleep in the house.
The vacation. At then sa October na. Then we could do Yeah, that's the last week of October sa.
Where in the Philippines?
Why?
I don't wanna go home.
No, you just go there on vacation.
Because no one was gonna see Lama again.
It's alright.
Oh my God, what's wrong with Lala? That's your cousin.
Ano kaya? Why? What happened, be?
It's a different island.
Oh, she look like her.
Yeah.
She's like what? You don't look like her. You're just the same size.
Okay, you stay here with Tita Nora.
You stay with me.
No.
No, she's not. She's just a. No, this is. No wait. She's different look like, but she's the. I'm not gonna try to offend, but it's just the same size, baby. Like. Don't you get what I mean?
Pigaming ibo ka na dito.
Nice, you're pretty more. Yeah.
You're calling her ugly?
No, it's not.
Oh my God.
Nothing.
What's this?
It's bango ha. I know it's nothing. Ano? Weird. It's me. It's smelling my. Smell.
Ala, lagkat sa rin
3.
Yeah.
Very cheap.
Why you get from Dollar Tree?
Very cheap.
I am very cheap. I am
She goes play and then yeah.
Yeah, I spend like I I
Thousands.
go there like this. Here, there, 100. Keep going, but I don't know why. Keep going there like that.
Pick the right one.
I know. I cannot. What you call that? I've been staying that thing machine. Like just stay. I don't know why. I don't know.
Stay on one machine
Yeah.
the whole time.
The whole time
Yeah,
I
one
give me
machine.
anything. I also go to the $5 and then the $1 is 45 every time you spin 45 another 45. I didn't know.
Why you?
You wanna say hello?
Schedule.
Kuna na, antanin itay tita.
Hmm.
Why Tito
Oh,
Chi?
she's so
Why you lost Tito Chi? You.
Touching my ass.
Sorry.
You smell it. Addicted on my thing.
To your
Hi guys. This is my cousin.
I hide you. I hide you. I
No!
hide you.
Just the 18 people.
No. I cannot see Tita Noromi.
Say something to Andrea.
I cannot see.
Move! Say move!
Move. Sister, move. I
Move.
cannot see.
We cannot see.
It's not
She want to make a love shout out.
Move.
It's not move. It's excuse me.
This is excuse me.
Excuse me.
Araw, mouth, ayaw.
Excuse me what?
You could.
I cannot see Tita Noromi.
Yeah.
Right there.
Come here, come here.
Ano ta? Free pa na rin. Tapos to.
Agree ka makarkaroon ka pa yung therapy. We're gonna go thing later.
Pabala magtingtingon?
Mana kulad!
Kulad?
Kulad.
What do you mean?
1, 2,
We're gonna go there already.
3, 4, 5,
Garage.
6, 7, 8, 9. Eh, agadak ka doon. Tikuha ka rin.
Go. This is your
Watermelon.
watermelon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months na doon.
Ang worst ko. What's up? I don't know what watermelon daw.
I've been eating. So my eating.
O ni Auntie Glory or ni Teresita. Sawang Pastor Pintong.
Oh, yung Pastor Pintong na.
Yeah, iso.
You can get
Iso pwede. Di asawa na, iso Sunday school, tas ni Pastor Pintong nag-message.
Hola, ¿cómo están? Espero que bien. Tangan, una muy excelente noche. Muchas gracias, my friend Mariana Guenda.
Hi guys. Hola.
Hola, say hola.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás? Buenas tardes. Si Benstar
Di
din.
ko man
You
ni
like,
ni bakla din nagkasyan.
Tito Sonia.
Ni
Tita Sinya, tita.
ni Mike, di ko man ni nag-Mike ni
I hate you guys.
Espanyol. May Espanyol, no?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Kumustas?
You read all of that.
Ako, kung ba yung tumilatan mo, no?
Yeah.
Simple pa lang. Pag inimutan na, parang di oras po ulo. Nanatiin na yung 4 hours lang. Nga, di ba gawin na pwede din? 4 hours? Oo, pwede. Katama na ko lang. Oh, what's the one that the Conjuring? That's a scary one.
No!
You scared?
Ano?
Oh, turn off the lights!
No!
Turn off the lights!
You scared me more. Tito Norobino.
No, it's okay.
I turn off the light.
Turn off the light. And then we'll play the
I can't
Conjuring.
reach.
Come on then.
No! No! Please, no!
Turn off everything lights. Where's the thing? Where's the remote?
No!
No, it's movie time.
No!
Oh, I don't see the thing. I don't have the remote. Ah, there we go. Let's see. Are you scared?
Yeah.
Let me go see. Oh my god, I'm scared also.
I'm dreaming about tomorrow.
You dreaming?
I'm dreaming about today.
Is it the yogurt? The Conjuring. Bien, gracias por preguntar. Preguntar. Yeah, it's preguntar. Ano naman tayo panstig?
Lupa na na.
Do you have any phone?
No.
I can. This is your phone, huh? Can you go on that? This is yours or your phone?
Anjali.
Anjali? Apa agad yun?
Ha?
Apa na yun?
Ang makagawid kami, matanag kang kami at palay.
You guys leaving already?
Of course. We're off. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Papa naman na? Agkonserte pa eh. Amo ni mama mo, si Kamot? Oo, no, ay, Monday, I know.
Awang magkinawan na.
Morning,
11 to 4, ay 5 mo.
Yan,
5 to 9 pala, obra.
I'm scared. The devil made me do it.
Oh, dito ko? Nagadayo dito.
It's alright, I'm here.
Hold me, so tight.
Okay, hold me.
It's loading.
You wanna go sing now?
Yeah.
There you go, what's time? Nakudo, tala? Kapit na nga, binasado ko sa ikaw, kami dyan na. Oh,
No!
Bago na kayo?
Ano nga tama dito mo?
You don't like, you scared? What you like then? What you really like?
I don't know. Any.
Ano dito, elephant na Thailand? Ano dito, elephant na malay Thailand?
Ano?
May 2 plates.
Ano si mga nakakita na?
Ito plates ko.
Ano sa sa? Ano siya? Boy, salang na lang. So, di mo, ano dyan?
Double lang may sangoy ng may kamanan.
Hindi ka na dyan, ano dyan siguro.
Boy, me. It's your house.
Hindi ka na. Malaman niya dyan. The plate. Flower. The yellow one. Ano na yun?
Ayan na.
Of course, in the kitchen. What else? In the outside. In the kitchen. Baba ba, the restaurant. Maybe at the restaurant.
Yeah, sorry.
8:44 pa lang ko.
I want to sing.
You wanna see? Yeah, we're going later.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was better. Yeah. I'm passenger. 4. Oh. You can get bigger ones, they just cost more for this.
Is the call, ano tawag na dyan? There's a call the one. Amiyang. Ano tawag na di mo? Hindi ko. Hindi ko kasi amin yung kompleto. O package deal. At amin yung nagpita na yung estudyante. I forgot what to call that. It's in my tongue, but I cannot get bring it out. I don't know. Nalata Pilipino ni wine. We're wine.
I'll be back by November.
Isa pa kay Green Mountain, biwatan dyan? Sino gusto mo? Ay, ito nyo sa tirabi. Sino gusto tirabi?
I'll be back by November.
Mukhang damag po.
Mabigat.
Ito yung bigat. Bigat ako mo nagtrabaho. Sino wala kasukat ka ng bigat? Tam normal pasak ng trabaho. Ano naman kang tirabi? That one, the Filipino, you understand? Tagalog? Let's translate later. Translate.
So there's some stuff I want to do. Like I want to go to God,
I've been wanting to do that also, but I have
this thing where people go to the dinosaur and ride
the zip line.
That's expensive, and I want to go see a luau show, which is like
Just
almost
then,
200 per
Yeah.
person.
And down ka ba? Dito ko labi?
And nung nag-usap
And the fire, including food. It's like 150
Is the suit sa digital mo dyan saan?
person. It's cheaper. I think it's like
John, I know many times I want to bring some casserole.
Next year.
Oh, yung pressman, baby. Wait, wait lang.
Yung sunik niya.
With
Uy,
Turkey.
konti.
No, I'm scared.
Dati hindi ko alam kung ano
Scary.
yung
You have to be
Pero habang nakakasama ko siya, nakikilala ko kung sino
You
siya
have
talaga.
a lot of
Ang
there's
galing
different in high school now.
Kaya may promise
Because you
ako.
train.
Yeah.
Yeah, you meet new friends, classmates. I know just pa na Where were you going again? Where were you going? This Friday, this Saturday. And what time?
Morning.
I want to go to
Maybe not 2 o'clock. Go fishing.
Oh yeah? Okay, 2 o'clock. I'm working 11 to 4.
Then you
Mano? Talaga mo kuloy, Mano. I'm working 11 to 4. Mama.
Hanggang yung araw-araw,
Mama ka nun eh.
naging habang buhay.
I wish to be the best man for you.
Oh, why? Or switch with someone.
Pang night time?
Oh, yes. With the Sunday.
Nakalitan ko trabaho. Pang gabi si Kamo.
At sa wakas, wala nang magkasama.
Will they get married?
Kapag kasama ko
They
sila,
get married?
pakiramdam ko okay
They
yan.
get married?
Sila
It's,
pinatuloyan.
what's the name again? I got lost already.
Yes.
Go ahead! Can you check the book?
Agin-inlaw sa debate.
Kasama na doon ang buong ng pamilya kasama.
Agawit kami.
Yeah.
Go home. Yeah. It's 8:49.
It's lucky. Yeah, it's lucky.
Kasi alam ko,
Bye.
I think you go. Let's go, Chris. You wanna stay here? We will drop you later.
pero syempre hindi lahat.
Yeah, we'll drop her later.
I want here.
We're gonna drop her later. I drop her. Yeah, it's just... Kaya lang pala kami lang. It's okay. Yeah. You can just go there. Dia boleh drop untuk mana?
You go play with your adding
You can go over there.
If you don't go there,
They
you
love it.
Oh, tell them. Let me go to them.
She plays with them. Here is Aliyah.
I like it.
Aliyah, where we going?
Ayos ba yan?
We're gonna go to the zoo.
Go over. Stay.
Alam ko nung ginawa sa akin ng taong yan.
Don't cry. You can just go in the room with them. Hey, Aliyah, baby, come here. Okay. Oh!
Issue na gamit ka.
Yes, itrapin to. Baka maturog to. Nakakadadan to ha. What are you drinking? What are you?
Aliyah. Are they enjoying?
Are you working tomorrow, Boss Mia?
I'm on vacation.
Oh shit! Shut up! You're on vacation.
Are they like eating here?
Sana all.
Huh?
She has the boss also from other store. My sister-in-law.
They go out. The Philippines, like go out now. No, they have like
She's not a Filipino. She's
small. Where they sell cows and goats. Here they just inside the feed, sleep.
Sino, Jeff?
What do they want to do now? He probably wants to go out.
Let me fix this one. Sino, Jeff? Sino ni? Who?
She's off on Saturday.
Sino?
But they don't have what to do.
Sino, Jeff?
Well, I think they fit on the white car, but the mom and dad.
I wanted to go. Hoy, I wanted to go back at work. Oh my God. You know
Well,
what?
I already to tell you guys a long time ago.
Why?
I've never like a month ago.
No, we don't tell.
I think
No.
I'm going with my friend.
Oh, you're going with your friend?
But then we're all hang out in the area.
Yeah? Oh my God.
Hindi mo lang sabihin na,
I think she tell before, parang I don't remember. You
nandiyan
know what?
si Mimi,
Every time I
no?
call in or something, I
Naman,
request
pick up
off,
ang
they remove my
nilalagayan ko.
schedule. They don't give us,
Ang
they
importante
don't
ang
give.
araw na to sa'yo.
But I tell them,
They're gonna be doing their own stuff when we'll be doing our yeah.
Hello? Ano yung pinagsasabi mo dun sa group?
oops!
Yung pinag-usapan na natin
Get
ito.
on that.
Anybody but yun yan. Kasi meron naman yun. Nagbawi mo.
I don't know.
Sandali.
Because it
Boss! Boss, please! Nasa na to. Hanggang sa nagkakita, okay? Yan. Hindi pwede makatay ka sa ano.
they wanna go. It's just hard when they don't drive.
Kung lagyan mo na. Oh, just.
Thank you.
Oh,
Where's your sister?
who?
Megan,
Ano ba yan? Ano?
you didn't invite her today?
I didn't buy. She was asking to go because I didn't know it was you know.
Bukas ha.
Because this is only we're supposed to be doing at Gian. I didn't
Oh,
know.
on
Yeah.
Thursday.
Dad.
I don't know what this is.
Yes?
Yeah, so just come on
Dad,
Thursday.
ako nagsulat ang play namin. Ako yung tutugtog. Ako lang.
Yeah, so we're going on Saturday, 2 in the morning to go fish on the pier.
Daddy, punta
And
ka
then
ha.
at 6 o'clock, we're gonna go
Magpili.
try to
Or
rent
gadget ka. Punta ka.
the place.
Ito naman ako ah.
Pinigara.
Anong
On the
kaya
grass.
sa football?
No, but I don't really like
Hindi
this
mo
one.
naman kami kapos sa football team eh. Ito Dad, ako na ang bida. Promise.
May nakalimutan?
Wow, how many months you off?
1 week.
Oh, 1 month.
10 days.
You get paid
Our
off.
expansion
Damn,
has been
girl.
easily
hours
interactive. We
Damn.
only acted when unofficial resellers
That's a lot.
started shipping pieces of our whiskey to other regions.
Mayan, how'd you get the sick leave?
As Sir John,
Sick leave at 60 hour, 60 something available.
You tell them do your sick leave for last time?
Yeah, I tell him.
Did it go through?
This week I should be getting paid on that one. I supposed to have a 51 hours. Before I have 68.
is anchored on
Because I have already 43, so it didn't include
Cut
it.
off on the 30th, right?
Our
Huh?
plan
You should have got it
is
already.
a more
Oh my
practical
God, the whole
South
year.
Check your
Korea,
check.
Taiwan,
Yeah, no, may
Indonesia, and Malaysia
Double
blitz.
check.
Hey, sponsors like the Dodgers, you guys want to go to the Hawks. They get free stuff.
And I would like to give the chance to our senior rep.
Yeah?
Bago lang siya dito pero fastest
Brand
rising
paste. What the
Yeah,
heck?
you just need to do
Brand paisley?
But you have to do it under their name, and then
Miss
if
Vivian
they want
Pastrana.
to transfer it to you guys, they can do that. They have to pay for the transfer.
How much is the ticket?
They're free.
Ayos.
You just pay for the tax.
Oh, they pay like for free? Really?
Yeah, you should do it. Just sign up.
Where is that?
I'll send you the link.
Yes!
My face is Justin to help you.
Memphis, California? You going to the phone?
Cheers to Vivian!
I'm gonna...
Clarabelle's not sure on the Hawaii.
Yeah. She just
That's
texted you.
because she said they want.
Do not making noise. You bring them? What about Kim?
Oh.
JJ go to? Hoy, gabi. You go trap now. Hoy, agi pulong dati baka she will be taran. You behave. Don't making a lot of noise. You just like me now, you barf. Bakal king to do. I know. You wanna come inside? You in here? Come here. I'll drop you now.
Spirit 88.9 and 100.9. Community supported.
What do you say, Mel?
Okay.
I'm about to have a good day, no matter what they say. Sun is shining down on me, birds are singing
So slow.
in every single way. God made the universe, my name, so it's a good day. Baby, I'm on walking through the neighborhood, living in the woulda, shoulda, or coulda. I remember back when I was low as a rug. Now I'm standing all things new, gray skies blue. Hear the church say you won't be
Tip came with you, right? Are you okay?
That's why I'm
I'm so sleepy too. Everyone is leaving the house. They're going to the sleeping.
down on me. Birds are singing praise. I'm gonna have a good day in every single way. The God who made the universe. So it's a good day. It's a good day. No, it's great. Everything I prayed for didn't come. I got all I need and I didn't have to wait. After you love me, you didn't hesitate. Turning all things blue, gray skies blue. Hear the church say you won't, he do it. I know he's got my back. That's why I'm thinking that I'm about to have a good day. No matter what they say. Sun is shining down on me. Birds are singing praise. I'm about to have a good day in every single way. God who made the universe knows me by my name, so it's a good day.
Supported. This is Spirit Radio. You spent the money for an airplane ticket, you get to your destination, and it seems like there is kind of an unspoken rule to get off the plane. But if someone were to fight you and get off the plane before you, it'd be very frustrating. There is no written rule that says they can't do that. They fixed this for us.
So think about it for a second. I mean, first of all, pretty for the people that are around you, more in their breakfast burrito than they did on the flight, which is me, right? Because we're cheap. So I think we give people too much credit to wait patiently, be in line, do things like that, because that's just not the way we are. So we're talking about studies from 2014. Well, in 2020, the world completely changed.
Yep.
And everybody's just completely out for themselves now. So I agree that there's probably a more efficient way to get off a plane, and that we should be respectful. Christians, we have to be the light and do that thing, but most people aren't that way. So they just want to get out for themselves, go and move. And I'm not sure.
It's only me now. They have work tomorrow. So I guess it's me only. Excuse me.
Bluetooth.
Hi, people. Oh, they're sleeping over also. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, come on. Okay, give me 1 second. I have too many messages. Oh my Jesus, what's happening here? Come on, everybody. Hello. Oh, there you go. Just why it's different again. It's already been checked. I don't know why they changed it. They changed it again. Are you gonna be in doctor and me? Go to heaven in the God's good face? Are you gonna be in dreamer who sleep? Are you gonna be in sinner who or an angel?
I'm sorry. It's very cheap. Yeah, no, yeah. I want you to burn.
Hello. Hola.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, don't change it, but it's still changing it. Hello. 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 You're changing it again. It's already been fixed. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Hello.
Nag-iba siya eh. It sounds like so weird na. I think you guys changed that thing. Give me a second. I'm so hot now. You can relax. They changed this note, I think, again. It's very loud. I don't know. Dance with my father. Alright. All the power out there, making me shine. Hold on. Was a child. That's it. My God, I can't take. It's very itchy. Body is so itchy. Okay, we're gonna clean this tomorrow. I mean, I can't take. It's very itchy. My body is already itchy. Okay.
a dark new turn for a deeply divided nation.
America responding to the chilling images of a moment in U.S. history now seen around the world.
Ay, shit! Baby!
That moment he reaches for his right ear. Blood
Text
clearly
Pennsylvania
visible on his
2880
fingers. Tonight, the hero firefighter, husband and father of 2 daughters. His family says he used his body to shield them from the gunfire. 24
Oh my
hours
gosh.
after the shooting, Donald Trump pushing forward with his campaign and the Republican National Convention.
Good thing
The
is
former
only the
president
ears.
revealing he considered not going to Milwaukee today. What changed his
Hours in American history. The attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump. Gunfire erupting at his rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. Tonight, we will take you inside the terrifying moments. The investigation, of course, now picking up speed. Federal authorities revealing new details at this hour about the alleged gunman. The images now seen around
Di
the
babae,
world.
amo
Donald
na
Trump
siguro,
taking the
anak na
stage
siguro.
before thousands of cheering supporters. 8.5 minutes
Maybe
later,
that's her
gunshots
daughter.
fired
Ay,
into
son.
that crowd. The
Or
former
dagger.
president seen grabbing his gear, ducking for cover.
Her?
His microphone picking up some of the screams of the people behind him. The Secret Service rushing onto the stage,
That
for
under
giving orders
investigate?
and loading him into a nearby SUV. Law enforcement revealing details about the suspected shooter
I know,
tonight,
right?
20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, described as lonely and quiet, acting on his
It's
own.
a kid.
Authorities say he was perched on a rooftop. A law enforcement officer telling ABC News a local police officer was on that roof and confronted the shooter just seconds before he opened fire on the former president.
Malaki
Reports
naman
that
ang
officer then fell, the shooter then turning back to begin firing toward the president. Tonight, we'll hear from the New York Times photographer Doug Mills, who captured the spectacular image of that bullet flying so close to the former president's head. Martha Raddatz is standing by, reporting on how, for the first
Oh, he
time,
was
the
over
Secret
there.
Service sniper
That's
took
the-
down the would-be assassin. A
That's the one
disturbing
who sniper
24 hours in
na-
America, as I said. So much of this investigation still
Oh, meron
unfolding.
talaga, meron na
Questions
talaga
about the
ang sniper
gunman,
mga yan?
his possible motive, the Secret Service, and security at that rally.
How
And
they
of
found
course,
it?
how will this now impact the race for president?
Yes,
We're going
Ben.
to begin tonight with this special, and ABC's Rachel Scott, who was there at the rally when the
What's
shots
wrong? You
were
hungry?
fired.
Tonight, these are the images now seared into the minds of the country and the world.
I think he's hungry.
The attempted assassination.
not just for this.
Sounds the first thing I'm not gonna talk to you because you're probably
officer might have confronted them, had some sort of interaction, but the fact that they got there in the first place, so close to that security perimeter.
Well, David, members of Congress are calling on the Secret Service director to appear before Congress on July 22nd. They're demanding answers. We're told by the Secret Service that she will comply with all questions. She will try to get answers. They know they have to be more transparent than they've been, David.
That said, law enforcement did jump into this very difficult and terrifying situation to watch unfold live for many people across this country, and there is a lot of gratitude for the work they did in the moments when they were desperately needed. Peter Thomas on the questions moving forward. Peter, thank you. Of course, the investigation into the gunman is fast-moving. What we're learning tonight about the suspect, described as lonely and quiet by those who knew him. Authorities say his motive is still unclear. He was armed with an AR-style rifle, purchased legally by his own father sometime ago. And tonight, what's now been found in the gunman's vehicle and inside the home. Here's our senior investigative correspondent, Aaron Petersky.
More than 24 hours after the attempted assassination of former President Trump, investigators know the suspect and they know his weapon. What they don't know is the most important thing, why he did it in the first place. 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks, seen here in his yearbook photo in an American flag t-shirt, drove more than an hour from his home just south of Pittsburgh to a rooftop overlooking a rally where Trump was speaking. He worked at a nursing home.
They give him money, this one.
Military background. The ATF traced the AR-style rifle he used to try and kill Trump, and sources told ABC News it was purchased legally by his father in 2013. The bomb squad cordoned off his home in Bethel Park. Authorities searched his car at the scene in Butler and his home, telling ABC News they found what appeared to be rudimentary explosives in both locations. One source saying they looked like grenades. CNN is reporting that Crooks' father told them he was trying to figure out what the hell is going on, but would wait until I talked to law enforcement before speaking about his son. Neighbors are stunned the alleged would-be assassin lived among them.
I guess in today's day and age, you just never really know somebody at all anymore, and it's kind of shocking.
When we pulled up, said we couldn't get on the street, so I thought it was an accident. Then I found out something different, that the young man is the gentleman that shot at Mr. Trump. How sad for his parents.
I'm stunned. I mean, where is America going to now? The country's been never so divided, okay? Everyone needs to go and take a step back. Relax. If you have differences with a candidate, you do it at the voting booth. You know, you don't take action like this clown did.
I want to be put on the map, but not for something like that. Like anyone else, I want to be able to say, you know, hey, yeah, I'm from Bethel Park. You really did that great thing. Well, this isn't such a great thing.
Crooks, seen here at his graduation ceremony in 2022. Fellow students say he was smart and a loner who was rejected by the rifle team, in part for being such a bad shot. It was considered dangerous.
I want to say he was a loner more because he was quiet, but like he was just bullied. Like he was bullied so much. He was just made fun of, I guess, for the way he dressed. He'd wear hunting outfits sometimes. He would always wear a mask, even after COVID. He wore a mask. Like you could look at him and you would be like, something's a little off. That's how I could describe it.
Investigators are now trying to search his phone. They're looking for any misinformation he may have been consuming and whether that played any role. So far, though, they say they've uncovered no links to any extremist organizations.
So let's begin. Our chief investigative correspondent, Aaron Petersky, and Aaron, authorities are pouring through all of that material tonight, of course, still searching for a motive. And one of the things that you reported in that was so striking is that in looking at his social media profile and what they've been able to get access to so far, there are no sort of flags that point to any sort of motive here, at least not yet.
There aren't, David, and what's remarkable is how unremarkable this shooter seems to have been. This young man, 20 years old, doesn't have a criminal record, doesn't have any mental health history that the FBI has found. He did not appear on the FBI radar. He was not on a Secret Service watch list that would have prevented his entry into the Trump rally. And as you say, they've done some preliminary digital history searches, and they found nothing threatening. A little disinformation, maybe some conspiracy theories, but nothing that pointed to an obvious motive. So the authorities would urgently like to do two things. They have his phone, and they have yet to get into it. So they've sent it to the FBI analytics office in Quantico, Virginia, hoping that the phone contains some clues. They're also trying to piece together a timeline of the shooter's life in the hours, days, and weeks before the attempted assassination on former President Trump's life. David, they're hoping something in that timeline will give them the clues they need to establish a motive.
In addition to that, Aaron, there has been some early reporting that he was registered as a Republican, and this would have been his first presidential election, given his age, but that he also donated a small amount, $15 or so, to a progressive political group of some sort.
It's in somebody matching that name, similar address, $15 to a progressive organization before he was even of age eligible to vote. So the FBI doesn't see anything obvious there either, like a political motivation, but he certainly carried out a historic act of political violence, David.
And one more question for you, Aaron. We know so far that this weapon, an AR-style rifle, was in fact legally purchased and was owned by his father, purchased some years ago?
In 2013 by his father, and what the FBI hasn't been able to quite establish yet, although they've spoken to his father, and by all accounts the family is cooperating with the investigation. They're not sure whether the shooter may have stolen it or taken it improperly from his father, whether it was given to him, whether he had ready access to it. We know he tried to join a rifle club in his high school, but he was not allowed to join because the instructor said he was a bad shot, and it just would have been too dangerous for him to join. An AR-style rifle is not the weapon of a marksman, a sharpshooter, but it is effective in spraying bullets, as you know, David.
As we saw this weekend, Aaron Katersky once again tonight. Aaron, thank you. Of course, the dramatic images of the wounded Donald Trump are calling another dark period in American history. More than 4 decades ago now, the attempted assassination of President Ronald Reagan. President Reagan leaving the Washington Hilton Hotel after giving a speech in March of 1981. You'll remember it was John Hinckley Jr. opening fire, wounding the president, the Secret Service forcing him into his limousine, rushing him to the hospital. Now, more than 4 decades later, new images defining this new and troubling chapter. New York Times photographer Doug Mills, who has documented every president since Ronald Reagan, and he was right near that stage last night, just a few feet, in fact, away from the former president. Mills captured those chilling photos, one appearing to show one of those bullets coming very close to the president's head. I spoke to Doug Mills just before we came on tonight. Doug, thank you for being here tonight. I know you have been photographing presidents since 1983. You were in what's called the buffer area, that small area, just a handful of photographers, I presume 3 or 4 of you. I'm curious, Doug, how close were you to the former president, and describe what happened when you knew this was suddenly taking such a dark turn?
Yeah, David, I was part of that small pool that sits right up in the buffer zone, which is just feet from, and sometimes just inches from the podium. And the moments right before the bullets rang out, I was literally looking up at this huge flag that was up above him while he was speaking. And I thought, okay, I'm going to try and get some pictures of that flag flying. And then he gestured to his right, looked over, and all of a sudden the shots rang out, and it was pop, 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 and I was like, oh my gosh. And so as I looked up, I kept taking pictures at the same time, and then when I saw him fall behind the podium, I thought, oh dear God, he's been shot. So I immediately ran over to the left and looked around and tried to get my eye on the president where he was, and by the time, in those split seconds, he was already covered and surrounded by members of the Secret Service who were, blanketing him in case the shots were going. And there was complete chaos around us. I couldn't see him. And, I'm thinking, is he okay? What's happened to him? They were lifting the former president up to his feet. And I thought, oh God, he's alive, thank God. And then he started to gesture with his fists and gave that defiant pump. And I thought, oh wow, he's fired up. And then as he came closer and closer to us, I could see the blood on his ear. And I was like, oh my gosh, he's been shot in the ear. And then as he was, there was that moment where he was very defiant, and then literally the next second, the look on his face was just complete shock. And, just looking out at what all the crowd is out there, and he's seeing everybody scattering everywhere. So it was, it's just a horrific moment.
And we know more than 24 hours later now, you've had a chance to study your images. Could you even believe that you captured that one image of what appears to be, one of those bullets so close to the former president's head?
David, it was one of those moments. I obviously didn't know it, so we were holding that tent. I was sending my pictures from my Sony camera back to the New York Times, And obviously the first pictures I wanted to send were the ones showing him defiant and coming off and alive. So I sent those, and then it dawned on me, it was like, oh my gosh, I think I was taking pictures while he was, while this whole thing happened, the pop, 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 and when the shots rang out. So I called one of my editors, Jen Mossbacher, and I was like, Jen, I'm sending you images that show him falling after he was hit. And she called me back about 5 minutes, David, and just said, Doug, you won't believe this. And I was like, what? And she said, and I thought I had done something wrong or I messed something up, and she said, you actually have an image of the bullet passing behind his head. And I got chills, I was completely stunned.
Really is stunning that you captured it, and I think we've all seen that image now. And Doug, you know the temperature in the country, you've seen it, deeply polarizing times. Did you ever fear this?
I never feared this happening at a political event. I've thought about maybe there's a possibility from like a roadside or somebody would shoot at either the president's limousine, and I never, because there's so much security around him. So the fact that this guy was able to climb up on that roof and get a shot off is, is pretty remarkable.
Well, Doug, you've covered presidents for 40 years now, and I wish you many more years covering presidents, and we're just glad you're safe, Doug. Thank you.
Well, thank you, David. I appreciate you having me.
Doug Mills of the New York Times with us tonight, an extraordinary series of images that will be remembered for many years to come. Thanks to Doug Mills. President Biden addressing the nation from the Oval Office just a short time ago, the president strongly condemning the attempt on Donald Trump's life, urging unity during a time of deep divisions. President Biden saying there is no place in America for this kind of violence. Here's our chief White House correspondent, Mary Bruce.
President Biden coming before cameras in the Oval Office tonight, condemning the shocking attempt on Donald Trump's life, saying there is no place for this kind of violence in America.
My fellow Americans, I want to speak to you tonight about the need for us to lower the temperature in our politics. And to remember, while we may disagree, we are not enemies. We're neighbors, we're friends, co-workers, citizens, and most importantly, we're fellow Americans. We must stand together.
In the midst of this divisive presidential campaign, the president attempting to lower the temperature.
A former president was shot, an American citizen killed, while simply exercising his freedom to support the candidate of his choosing. We cannot, we must not go down this road in America. There is no place in America for this kind of violence, for any violence ever. Period. No exceptions. We can't allow this violence to be normalized.
Overnight racing back to the White House, Biden this morning briefed in the Situation Room by his Homeland Security team and law enforcement officials. The president now imploring the country to come together.
And in America, we resolve our differences at the battle box. That's how we do it, at the battle box, not with bullets. The power to change America should always rest in the hands of the people, not in the hands of a would-be assassin. Here in America, everyone must be treated with dignity and respect, and hate must have no safe harbor. Here in America, we need to get out of our silos, where we only listen to those with whom we agree. Misinformation is rampant.
The president learned of the shooting while attending an evening mass in Delaware with his family. Biden promptly leaving the church on his way to be briefed by his national security team. 4 hours after a bullet grazed the former president, Biden speaking with Trump before boarding Air Force One back to Washington, cutting short his trip to Delaware.
Mr. President, what did you say to Trump? Mr. President!
Flanked by Secret Service officers, Biden back at the White House. His campaign pausing their attacks on Trump and pulling down existing ads. The president canceling a planned trip to Texas.
Mary Bruce with us live at the White House tonight. Mary, thanks for being with us here again tonight. What are your sources telling you from inside the Biden campaign, inside the White House, about how the president moves forward here? The campaign put on hold just temporarily, if for a day or two, to address the nation, to condemn political violence. How do they then re-engage? And how big of a theme will this be now? As we know, the images of Donald Trump will loom large in his campaign, getting off of that stage, surviving this horrific act, and President Biden making it clear that a key theme now moving forward for him will be bringing down the temperature in this country, which is not an entirely new theme for him.
And David, the president there tonight imploring Americans to cool down the political temperature in this country in that very heartfelt condemnation of violence in the country. The president has been responding to this as a president first, not a candidate. That will, though, change in the coming days. We do expect him to get back out there on the campaign trail. And I am told that he is going to continue to argue that ending political violence is a central theme of his campaign. They're trying to bring Americans together to heal some of the division in this country. A theme that we have heard from him for years is something else that he's going to continue to hit on. But he certainly recognizes the challenges ahead, David. The president tonight noting that the stakes get higher here, given what is at stake in this election, saying that that adds a greater burden to the country. And so the president is going to have to find a way to try and heal these divisions while making his points heard about what he thinks is at stake in this election. And David, a critical test of that coming up, especially with the RNC starting tomorrow.
Well, let me ask you, Mary, as it pertains to the president himself, because again, this theme isn't entirely new for him. There have been concerns within this administration. There have been warnings from law enforcement at the federal level that the rhetoric in this country had become too dangerous, that there was the chance of something like this or political violence along the way as we barrel toward another very intense, deeply polarized election in this country. What are your sources telling you from inside the White House about that initial reaction to what the president heard on Saturday had happened to Donald Trump, and whether or not this was something that this White House had feared, not that it would happen to Donald Trump per se, but that something like this would happen along the way as they witness just how divided this country is?
I think political violence is certainly something that this White House has always feared, that this country has been fearing, as we have seen the rhetoric in this country becoming increasingly explosive. The president, we know, scrambled. He raced out of church with his staff to get that briefing, then racing back here to the White House, cutting short his trip to Delaware to address this. He's been constantly briefed over the last 24 hours. And Nick here, who spoke out earlier today as well, that he's trying, of course, to figure out and get to the bottom of how this was able to happen, but also to make sure that this can never
Put him there now.
from a security perspective, also urging the country and Americans to come together to cool things down and also ensure that the country can move forward peacefully. We can disagree, but it has to be peaceful, David.
Mary Bruce on President Biden addressing the nation from the Oval Office just a short time ago, joining the chorus of former presidents, both Republicans and Democrats, calling for an end to political violence. Mary, thank you. We know that 3 supporters were shot in that Pennsylvania crowd, 3 adult men who were attending that rally. One of them did not survive. Corey Comprador, a 50-year-old firefighter, husband and father of 2 daughters, remembered as a hero tonight. He had brought his family to the rally, and tonight his family says he died jumping onto his loved ones to protect them from the gunfire. Here's Rich Johnson.
No, he covered his family.
At the Buffalo Township Volunteer Fire Company, Black Bunny hangs in honor of 30-year veteran Corey Comprador.
It's
a guy with a smile that lit up a room, volunteered here for years, doing
honor, integrity,
life-saving stuff for complete strangers, putting his life on the line. Corey's uniform still on display in his locker next to those of his fellow firefighters. A day earlier, the 50-year-old husband and father was in the crowd with his family at former President Trump's rally as a hail of gunfire erupted. An attempted assassination against Trump. Corey killed in the chaos while shielding his family.
He was protecting his family from the bullets that were being fired. He lost his life. God love him.
Corey was a girl dad. Corey was a firefighter. Corey went to church every Sunday. Corey loved his community. And most especially, Corey loved his family.
Today, Pennsylvania's Governor Josh Shapiro ordering flags across the Commonwealth lowered to half-staff in recognition of the tragedy, speaking with Corey's grieving loved ones.
They have some very challenging times ahead of them. They will have an empty seat at the dinner table for the rest of their lives. But we need to make sure that Corey's memory is forever a blessing.
Corey's family posting tributes online. Those who knew him not surprised by his sacrifice.
Even as a complete stranger, it wouldn't have been a shock to know that he did everything he could to keep people safe. That's just truly the man he is.
And we heard that over and over again today, Rick, from anyone who knew him tonight. Corey Comprador's friends and family members are all saying he would reach out to anyone if they were in need.
Absolutely, David. And Corey worked as a maintenance foreman. His employer telling us tonight that he was the kind of guy who could make friends in a heartbeat and would do anything to maintain the safety of the people around him, calling this a huge loss for the community. David.
With Johnson with us tonight as well. Thank you, Wood. The events of the last 24 hours unfolding just before the start of the Republican National Convention, Donald Trump arriving in Milwaukee just a short time ago. In fact, the former president said late today that he considered delaying his trip before boarding his plane, but said he did not want a would-be assassin to affect his plans. So how will this shape the Republican convention over the next 4 nights and Donald Trump's campaign moving forward? Jonathan Carl tonight from Milwaukee.
Tonight, former President Trump arrived in Milwaukee, his schedule unchanged, his campaign transformed. The bloody and defiant images of the attempted assassination, now the defining images of his campaign. Security in Milwaukee is now even tighter following the monumental security failure in Pennsylvania, as the Secret Service conducts a top-to-bottom review of its plan for the convention. In a new post on social media, Trump says he thought about delaying his trip to Milwaukee, but, quote, I cannot allow a shooter or potential assassin to force change to scheduling. After canceling a major welcome reception last night, it's full steam ahead for the convention.
I asked him what his view was about changing any plans, and he said, no. We're not changing plans. We're going to move forward. I said, I got it.
Reince Priebus is the chairman of the convention host committee. He spoke to Trump earlier today. What's your sense on what Trump's going to be like when he takes the stage here?
I think he's going to be triumphant. I think his entrance into Milwaukee is going to be epic. And I think when you look at the party and the delegates and the people that are here already, they are determined and galvanized and super glued together in our support for the president. And obviously this grief that took place yesterday just hardens everybody's support for the president.
For now, political leaders on the left and right are largely in sync, denouncing the violence and calling for more civility and less hatred.
The rhetoric has just been over the top. It really has. Everyone needs to turn the rhetoric down.
Let's bring in John Carl now from Milwaukee. He's on the floor of the convention center. John, the Republican National Convention set to get underway tomorrow, and I know someone very close to the planning of this convention told you that this will continue with a, quote, vengeance.
The campaign, the convention will continue with a vengeance, is what I was told. There's clearly energy here. What happened to Donald Trump in Pennsylvania did not delay this convention. It did not change the schedule of this convention, but it injected an energy and
Let them see it.
It's on Hulu with Trump Assassination.
You're fat.
I want to see the Simpsons. What's that?
Episode 9.
Episode 9. What
Oh,
season?
I don't know the first. No. It's episode 9.
What season?
Wait, JP takes so long. Why do they keep on? Is the voice actors not dead?
Hmm?
The voice actors. Are they not dead? Episodes on top.
No, I just need to go to. This is season 35. What
Episode
season?
9. What's going down? Murder She Wrote. Wait. Never mind. Hold on. Episode.
What season? That's the question.
Season 7, episode 16.
That's old. 1995. See, they know what's gonna happen, and they don't want to tell it.
That's so old.
Season what?
16.
Uh,
Episode.
Episode 7.
No, what are you saying? Episode
What?
16. That's 8. Wait, you're going too far now. Where are you going? Episode. Season 7. You're in season 2.
Where went it?
Wait, stop, go slow. Go.
8, episode 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17?
16.
16?
Yeah. That's not it. Season 7, episode 16. Do people actually watch this?
Yes.
Hell no. I would never watch it.
I watched that when I was young.
Get out.
I'm still going today.
The voice acting's not dead or what?
Um,
We're just using predictions.
They probably just using the thing. You can call it
Regular
the voice changer.
AI.
1796, a fiercely determined band of pioneers leaves Maryland after misinterpreting a passage in the Bible. Their destination, New Sodom. This is their story.
This is gonna be great. I hope they show the time where they traded guns to the Indians for corn, and then the Indians
They
shot
never
them.
grow
and
up.
took
They all like that.
For like how much you reading? I skipped through it.
It's some sort of land cow.
How long is this episode?
Why'd you skip? Oh, wait. You skipped it. Idiot, why'd you skip? Wait, now that's restart. Hey, you sleepy?
Baka pa ito Donald Trump.
Die.
I hope to achieve such greatness.
Keep on going, keep on going, keep on going, keep on going.
Right there?
Wait. Go back?
Yeah. It's right there.
The Emancipation Attraction.
But it explains why there's no record of Jebediah before 1795.
Oh, yeah, Jebediah.
He was Hans Sprungfeld until then.
That's preposterous. Now, get out. You're banned from this historical society. You and your children and your children's children. For 3 months.
Right there, look, look.
I'm not gonna give up. I refuse to believe that everyone refuses to believe the truth.
No.
See.
Right there.
This is highly unorthodox.
This is Lisa Simpson. She's discovered something very important about Jebediah Springfield that you need to hear.
Nicholas Springfield.
This is a Trump call. This is assassination.
Don't be shy, little girl. Think of Jebediah, and the words will come.
I did a lot of research on Jebediah Springfield, and
Good girl.
Wait, let's see what she has to say.
It's not the one. They lie.
You see the other one.
great. I just wanted to say that I did some research, and he was great.
You fucking stupid.
No, he didn't say it. He didn't say it.
What the? A Simpsons episode put after Donald Trump's
Because
attempted
the myth of
assassination.
Jebediah has value too. It's brought out the best in everyone in this town. Regardless of who said it, a noble spirit embiggens the smallest man.
They try to do they make.
Well, hey, it's Homer. Good to see you, Nick.
Headline. Hear ye! Hear ye! Hear ye!
He is not the official town crier. Police, do something.
Well, I'd like to, ma'am, but he's too damn good. All right, boys, let the man march.
It's not the one.
I don't know.
They lie.
But this was
It's the
a long time ago.
Jebediah Spring.
I'm not
horses, let them wagons roll.
You gonna keep this?
You can have it.
I'm gonna have it.
Who else was on Ice that was funny and clueless?
people should look at the stuff, don't they? But here we are. Times change.
When my father became warden of the law, your house refused to raise the rent.
My father's a cunt.
My beloved father,
Your father was a cunt. And that's why you killed him. I might have done the same to my father if I hadn't taken the favour of dying on his own.
my father was poisoned by our enemies. Why have you come to this, Lord Aaron?
The bastard Jon Snow led an army of Rylings across the wall. We're farther north than any of you fuckers. Rylings come down. We always have to fight them first. Like fighting minds. Been doing it in your life. But there were too many of them for us to be back alone.
So now you come seeking help.
We need to help each other. The colder it gets, the farther south those go fuckers will run. We'll take them all together here.
Think of what a wild things can take winter.
We forget Jon Snow leading them, maybe. He knows his place better than we ever will.
Pledge your banners to Housebolt. Swear loyalty to me as warden of the North. And we will fight together to destroy the bastards who once parted in France.
I'm kissing your fucking hand.
Traditionally a battle man kneels before his leader.
Not doing that either.
Why would I trust a man who won't honor tradition?
Your father in the tradition. Knelt for Upstart. Called the king of the north. Was Upstart right to trust your father?
Then it appears you're at a bit of an impasse.
Fuck no. And fuck oaths. I've got a gift for him.
A girl, I hope. I prefer redheads.
A girl. Aye. The wild.
I like them.
And the boy. Nice and young. You wear cast our legs.
Who's this?
Rickon Stark.
How do I know that's Rickon Stark? Welcome back. It's done.
It's time. If you're having last words, now's the time. You shouldn't be alive. Just look right. Nothing's killing me. I'm not the silver of my heart. You're right. Tell her that I'd fight for my... I had a choice. Loyalty to me. Betray you. Or betray the Night's Watch. You brought an army of violence into oceans. An army of murderers and raiders. If I had to do it all over, knowing where I'd end up, I pray that I'd make the right choice. I'm sure it was Sebastian. I fought. I lost.
Where are you gonna go? So, what are you gonna do? Get warm? I was with you at Hard Home. We saw what's out there. We know what's coming here. How can you leave us now? I did everything I could. You swore a vow. I pledged my life for Night's Watch. I gave my life. For all Knights to come. Killed me and my own brothers. You want me to stay here after that? How could we know?
I spent a lot of time thinking about this happens to you. I wish I could change everything.
We were children.
I was awful, just admit it.
You were occasionally. I'm sure I can't be grateful and insulted and reclaim all the rest of your play.
You forgive me? Forgive me.
I forgive you. You think after thousands of years the Night's Watch would learn how to make a good ale?
Where will you go?
tired of fighting. It's all I've done since I left home. I've killed brothers of the Night's Watch. I've killed wildlings. I've killed men that I admire. I hanged a boy younger than Bran. I fought. And I lost.
You don't take what things will never be safe. I want you to help me. And I'll do it myself if I have to.
It's not really.
See you, boss.
You see me in Castle Black.
I will do as Jon Snow commands.
It's not Jon Snow.
He's the prince that was promised.
You know what he did before those stars. They haven't gone there.
There was a battle. Stannis was defeated.
What do you mean? What happened to the princess?
I saw what happened. I saw Stannis' forces defeated in the field.
Ambient said I was sick
What
with
was that before? It was Kingsguard to Renly Baratheon. Before Renly was assassinated in the pond.
That's in the past.
This is the past. It doesn't mean you forget. You'll forgive. You miss you, you know. Stannis. Just before he got executed.
The defender of the vein. I would need her. My lord. See, I missed your name there, Bron. Careful. Greatest and rarest of birds.
Last time I saw you, Baelish, you told me you were taking Sansa Stark home with you to the Fingers.
Indeed I was.
And yet, not long ago, we received reports that she has been married to Ramsay Bolton in Winterfell.
On our way to the Fingers, we were set upon by a large force of Bolton men. Seems to know exactly when we were travelling and exactly who we were transporting.
You take me for a fool.
Tell me, Lord Royce, how many people knew of my travels with Sansa Stark? I shared my intentions with you. No one else.
Sloan, you're a man who is over home. You might find yourself crossing swords.
Your home is the Vale. The Lord of the Vale stands before us. And only his judgment concerns me.
So I thought we London. My lord, I have always been faithful to House Anne, to your father, to your mother, and now to you.
Lord Royce is served the Vale well. He's enjoyed his distinguished military career. If we could trust his absolute loyalty, he would make a capable commander for the North Realm.
Can trust my absolute loyalty. is a state unified. I expect she's headed to Casa Blanca, Carlos, as Lord Commander. She might be safe there. I'll get the boat to talk to her.
We should help.
That was my instinct, Scott. Our laws are spoken. Casa's a nice affair. Tell me what's coming to
Be, ba, kita silaw. Yeah.
He's eating the tuna. Big. Big. Eating the food. She's eating the food. Nasaktan. See?